And while COVID-19 cases in Georgia continue to increase, it's still summer and people are itching to get outside. The city of Decatur opened public pools today, and 11 Alive's Maura Sirianni takes a look at the safety measures the city has put in place.
For many, the perfect summertime cure for beating hot temperatures is cooling off with a dip in the pool. City of Decatur outdoor pools reopening Saturday. That's welcomed news for Daniel Newman and his son Avi.
It was good. It was nice to be able to cool off in the warm weather. They did a good job keeping everyone separate and it wasn't too crowded. So that was nice.
To keep swimmers safe, the city says occupancy at each pool has been reduced. That's to allow for each person to have enough space around themselves while in the water. Outside of the water, masks are required. Bathrooms are limited to 2 people at a time. Newman says he was pleased with the restrictions.
Appreciate the fact that they're limiting the number of people in the pool and just making sure everyone has enough space to be safe.
According to the CDC, right now there is no evidence that the virus that causes COVID-19 can spread to people through pool water, and adds the chlorine in the water should, quote, inactivate coronavirus. It's still important to practice social distancing and limit your time around others. That's why the city of Decatur is asking pool goers to exit the facility after 2 hours. City of Decatur Mayor Patty Garrett telling 11 Alive, quote, for weeks staff has worked on preparing for the reopening of pools and is following CDC guidelines. She adds the pools will be closely monitored. Strict adherence to guidelines will be required. Pools will be closed immediately if this does not happen. For the Newmans, they're just happy to regain a slice of summer normalcy.
You know, just a change of pace was nice, and especially with the weather heating up or being so warm, getting into a cool pool was nice, and, you know, a little change of scenery was good.